What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, let's talk about the problem that older regions encounter in ROX. But before we start the video, do you have problems AFK grinding in ROX? Do you always worry that you may overcharge or the battery of your phone, tablet, or laptop may overheat? Do you worry about your electricity bill when grinding using your personal computer that is running for days non-stop? Or do you encounter intermittent connection from your internet service provider, which disconnects your character when AFK grinding? Well, if that is the case, then UgPhone can solve all of your problems. UgPhone is a cloud phone that runs independently in the cloud, and it does not consume the memory or battery of your physical device. Even if you close the UgPhone app, your game will still continue to run in the cloud, which makes this the perfect phone for AFK grinding for 24 hours, 7 days a week non-stop.
Nice.
You can also run multiple instances of UgPhone in one account, which allows you to play and grind multiple games simultaneously. As you can see, my Shura and Royal Guard are AFK grinding at the same time. UgPhone is available in Google Play for Android, App Store for iOS, Windows Store for PC, and you can also use a web browser to run UgPhone. So if you want to try out UgPhone, you can use my link shown in the description below. And you can also use my invitation code, which really helps me out. So thank you guys, and thank you UgPhone for the sponsor. Now let's get back to the video. So recently, or actually it's not even a recent thing, it's been an outcry by players for months now. I see a lot of players in our server, specifically in the world chat, complaining about the lack of diamonds in the exchange center. And I can't blame them, to be honest, because I for one is also trying to buy diamonds in the EC. This is one of the most common problems that older regions encounter in the game, especially if there are no new sub-servers being launched in those regions. It's so hard to buy diamonds in the exchange center that I personally think it's more easier to get a card in the game rather than seeing a diamond seller in the EC. It seems crazy, but that's actually the truth. Every day whenever I'm online, I'm always checking out the EC, waiting for someone to sell diamonds in the game. And I've been doing this for months now. And I rarely see players selling diamonds in older regions. It's so frustrating, to be honest, because if you want to try out gold equipments, or buy 2 slotted headgears in the EC, the only way to do it is to buy using the diamond currency. I mean, there's no other way, other than topping up in the game. I think this is also one of the reasons why players tend to move to a new sub-server in the game, because most of the time, or actually every time a new sub-server is available in the game, that's when a lot of players are selling diamonds in the exchange center. And if you haven't noticed it yet, most of the new sub-servers that were launched in recent months are all found in the hyper-return region, which makes their exchange center a lot better than older regions. With that being said, I'd like to take this time to explain how the exchange center works per region, as I think a lot of players are still confused about this up until now. I also get this question a lot, like players are asking, is the exchange center in your sub-server still alive? And I'm like, yeah, of course, why do you ask? And most players will say, because the population in your sub-server is no longer that high. That's when I know that this player doesn't really understand how the exchange center works. So I'm going to take this time to explain to you guys how the exchange center is connected between sub-servers. First of all, the exchange center is not exclusive to one sub-server. The exchange center of one region is connected to all the sub-servers in that specific region. You can see this in your EC history when you buy or sell items to a player. Most of the time, if that player is from a different sub-server, you will see their sub-server beside their name. From there, you will know that some of the items that you buy or you sell in the EC are from players in other sub-servers. So I hope that players won't get confused anymore, thinking that the exchange center is exclusive to one sub-server only. Because I see a lot of players posting in the world chat complaining that the EC is dead. No, it's not. If the EC is dead, then the EC for all the sub-servers in that region are also dead, because these are all connected to a centralized exchange center per region. But if we are talking about the diamonds in the older regions, it's literally dry like the Sahara Desert. And this coincides with my point earlier, since most of the new sub-servers were launched in the hyper-return region, their exchange center is overflowing with diamond sellers. So the sub-servers in that region are quite lucky since they have a lot of diamond supplies in the EC. This is one of the main difference between a newer and an older region. A newer region has erratic or unstable prices in their EC, but they have an abundance of diamonds as well. As compared to older regions where they have low and stable prices, they have very limited diamonds instead. I think this is the problem with the server lifecycle that ROX has created in the game, because this will also happen to the hyper-return region in the future, once ROX releases a new region in the game, and then continue to launch new sub-servers in that region. I think this design or lifecycle was intentionally created by ROX to push players to top up. Come to think about it, every time they launch a new sub-server, players who are moving to that server, especially the whales, are going to top up in the game. At the same time, the players who choose to stay in older servers will be forced to top up as well if they want to buy equipments that are only available through the diamond currency. It's basically a win-win situation for ROX. I also don't think that ROX will merge all the exchange center across all regions, because that will defeat the purpose of their server structure and design. So now, the only thing left for the players in the older region is to wait for a seller in the EC. It's like waiting for a drop of water in the middle of the desert. It's not impossible, but you have to be lucky enough to buy diamonds in a very dry EC. Like in my case, I would like to try and use gold accessories. However, I don't think I can buy one without topping up in the game. Maybe I can save up diamonds through the EC, but I'm pretty sure that it will take me some time to do that. Probably a few months, the worst case is reaching a year. So I'll probably just stick with the white and blue equipments for now. But anyway, these are just my thoughts about the outcry that I've been seeing in older regions. I feel for these players, as I am also trying to buy diamonds in the EC. I mean, everything in the game is already based on RNG, and now, it feels like trying to buy diamonds in the EC is also based on your luck and RNG. Like, what the heck, bro? Anyway, how about you guys? Are you also struggling to buy diamonds in the exchange center? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.